I don't know.
You can survive it.
I don't know. My immune system. I'm always getting colds. You know.
Exactly.
But I can't beat a cold. Why am I going to beat coronavirus?
Nah, but you could beat it. I reckon you could do it. You could. But yeah, we were talking about like watching like ancient aliens or like something, like just an episode for like have like a TV set up because they're not going to do it anytime soon. So I could bring in a TV and then just we watch like an episode and just react to it.
Do you know what's really
spit shit?
Yeah. Do you know what's really dumb though? People still believe that the Egyptians built pyramids. What are you gonna do?
But they did.
Let's just have it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's just talk about it.
We haven't talked about it in a while, and I feel like it needs to be discussed in length.
Basically, there's no way fucking humans built a pyramid that tall, and you couldn't even do that now.
Okay,
you would struggle with equipment now. You would. In the year 2020, with a crane, you would struggle to build a pyramid.
I don't think you would struggle. I don't think
you would struggle.
I don't think so.
Do you know how we found out how heavy those blocks are as well? They're like 6.
But we have crane. Okay, so right now, we would struggle, but we do it, right?
We do it, yeah.
But think about it. The pyramids have been built over thousands, like fucking hundreds of years.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just some like like in Birmingham, like shit gets happened all the time. Give it like a year, it will be done. It's not like that. Back then, they could have done it. It would have just took more time. Like they were built over hundreds of years, and they had water. They had the equipment they needed. Fully.
Water's not equipment.
Water's equipment.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Where the fuck were they getting water from? Consistent water from in
Egypt.
In Egypt.
Yeah.
Where?
Just get buckets of that shit. Just go to the river.
It's so impractical.
Just go to the river now.
How much weight can a crane lift? Okay, no. It could easily. It can easily carry like
a ton of blocks.
18. It can carry 18 ton.
Yeah.
One block is 2 ton.
Yeah. That's like nine blocks every trip. Nowadays, okay, let's not argue nowadays because obviously nowadays they could build a pyramid.
Yeah, we could build a pyramid now. It would take a while. It would take more than a week.
Yeah, 100%. It would be like a good year or two.
In Egypt, it took like how many years?
Hundreds.
Hundreds of years. I don't think they did it. 2.3 ton per block.
Yeah.
And you're telling me humans pushed it. The blocks aren't that big.
Yeah. You underestimate the power of slaves.
I do.
You underestimate it. Bro, immigrant fam, how many
immigrant mentality.
Bro, how long have we talked about immigrant white mentality?
Yeah.
Think about it. These are slaves. This is the origin.
They have no work ethic because
they have nothing else to do.
Yeah, but they don't
have nothing else.
Yeah, but they don't want to be spending their time working for the fucking.
And even if it wasn't, because there's some research that maybe it's not slaves.
Yeah, no, they could have been workers.
Even so,
yeah, no, they could have been.
But even so, fam, all you need, give me a block here. Give me some water. Give me like 20 man with ropes. Done. Easy. You done. Put water on sand. That's the friction gone. What friction? I don't know what friction is. Get a bunch of people with ropes to just pull it while others are pushing it from behind. Easily transport that shit.
Here's another thing. Why does the Sphinx look like the Sphinx? Why would they spend that much time making something that obviously doesn't look like that if it didn't look like that? Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like, the Sphinx is... which one? There's like loads of them, wait. Let me just
The Sphinx is the one with the nose cut off.
The Sphinx is the big one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's get a photo of it. Oh, no. Sphinx Monument.
Yeah, it's the one with the nose cut off.
Yeah. Why would they build something that doesn't look like that? Yeah. Because, obviously...
What do you mean that doesn't look like that?
Because that's based off their... Who's that based off? What's the person in charge called?
The pharaoh.
Yeah, that's based off the pharaoh of Egypt at the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they believed that that's what they looked like. That wasn't a mask.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Why would they build something that looked like that if it didn't exist? You know, they know it clearly. Back in Egypt time, they know it didn't exist because they must have seen him.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I think, personally, hot take, that's a mythical beast. From space, came from space. Comes to Egypt, was like, okay, but put a pyramid here, all gonna worship me. Boom. A bunch of space alien Egyptians. I can't be bothered to carry this on.
Okay. Well, no, but okay, so But it was made. It was probably okay. So it was probably the construction was probably instigated by the pharaoh.
Yep.
So why wouldn't he put his face on there?
But no one looks like that.
What do you mean no one looks like that? They cut the nose off.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Because they had a black nose.
No, but like that's what's this shit going on behind him?
That's the pharaoh's thing.
Oh, yeah, no, that does actually look no,
Right?
Yeah, no. Fuck, but this is hard to this was hard to build.
100%.
This was harder than a pyramid, I think, because it's still made out of it's made out of the same material.
No, it's easier, but the thing is, people find the pyramids impossible to build because of how perfect the blueprints were.
No, yeah,
like how much they align with shit, whether it be
yeah.
coincidence or not.
It's not. It cannot be coincidence.
It cannot be coincidence, but bro, it's not hard to get those dimensions. Like just draw a circle. Draw 4 lines in the circle, and now you've got a perfect.
First episode we were talking
base.
about this.
I'm telling you, fam, it was doable.
But
think about what if the government is just is indoctrinating us to believe that we do not have the capacity
to build
pyramids back then, just so they can keep us in place.
Do
you understand how crazy the human mind is?
You know what I always think? We can breathe in space.
Okay. I'm with you.
I don't know. Actually, wait. I feel like people take me seriously. No, but we can breathe in space.
Yeah.
We've just been told we're not allowed to. We can't because.
Okay, no, that's wrong. Okay, so I thought you were gonna go into like astronauts, like okay, whatever. No, that's okay. I'm not sure about that one.
I don't actually believe it. I just make up conspiracy.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, we could do a lot of shit.
I mean, look, we could definitely do a lot of shit. The government just tell us we can't. Like I fully believe. Actually, no, I'm not gonna say that. I can't. I'm not changing my mind. The pyramids were definitely not built by us. They cannot. Why would the government lie about the pyramids, about them not being able to be built then, when they're clearly just being put there? Oh, they clearly just they clearly were built then. Like there is no. They're not gonna say aliens put them there.
But okay, so safe. Hypothetically, aliens did come, right?
Okay, hypothetically.
And they put him. Why?
I don't know.
Why would they just put those there and then just fuck off?
No, but they didn't fuck off. They were living there for that those years.
But why is there no evidence whatsoever that they were living there?
They didn't want leave without a trace.
But like, I don't understand. Like, if aliens would have reached us by now, they would have. Think about how crazy it is, right? With our technology today, how far we can go from our Earth.
No, it's true.
Right? We can barely make it to the moon. We can make it to the moon, but we can barely do it because it takes bare fuel.
Yeah.
And we need a more efficient fuel source, right? So if an alien that we have not detected any signs of yet, so it's not near us, it's not in our solar system, right? It's not in our galaxy, whatever. It's bad far. If they were to reach us, they must be fucking way ahead of us.
No, it's true.
Right?
You know, it's just it's impractical to think of.
It's impractical,
but they did it, so you know. You know what's crazy?
But we don't know what Area 51's like.
If there's nothing to hide, why is Area 51?
You know what? Hey, hands up to that. Like what?
Why have an Area 51 if there's literally nothing inside of it? Yeah.
Right.
Also, here's the thing: do you believe in not believe in time travel, but do you understand how different time travel things work? Like you have time travel where you go back in time and you've created a new dimension.
There's different. Yeah.
So I saw a tweet and it was someone could have time traveled and killed someone worse than Hitler and we wouldn't know about it. That's quite crazy.
That is quite crazy.
Time travel could exist. It just nothing significant's happened in this period of time that no one's came back to us yet.
Yeah. Yeah. We just figured it out, so we wouldn't need to come back.
Yeah. No. It's just yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't like time travel stuff. It messes with my head. But I believe it will never be possible. It's one thing I don't understand how time works.
Yeah. The only way to feasibly do it would be with wormholes. But you can't create a wormhole.
Yet.
like on Earth.
Yet. Like we should say yet for a lot of these. Cause, like,
No,
in
but
the,
like you can't.
in the future, like when in the future when like people are looking back on like ancient history and they listen to the
And
podcast,
they listen and they're like, "Yo, there's fucking."
these people like they said yet, like they knew it was coming.
Yeah. But like, nah, I don't think so. I don't think you could create. No.
Do you believe the internet's going to dissolve one day? Just like never, we just won't have the internet. I think one day it will.
Dissolve.
Like, isn't I mean, like just not
Like it
exist.
just not exist.
Like we'll have no access to it. Like absolutely none. All cloud storage goes. No, nothing. No, like everything you thought you had saved, it just disappeared.
Well, that's the thing. Like, have you seen? Because we were doing in physics.
Yeah.
We do about like satellites and shit.
Yeah.
And my teacher showed us like a picture of the Earth.
Yeah.
And you know, like when you see pictures of Earth, it's like, oh, look at it. It seems pretty like
Yeah.
clear. If you like look at where satellites are, it's like completely enclosing the Earth.
Yeah. No. So it's like there's like
satellites everywhere. There's fucking thousands,
that's mad.
hundreds.
Imagine they all just collapsed.
Yeah.
Imagine someone just sends like a bomb, not a bomb, but like something like just closes them all down.
Well, that's the problem. You know, like Elon Musk.
Yeah.
So he's trying to set up his space,
Yeah.
whatever, and that's one of the problems.
What?
Like, especially because he's trying to get like really fast like internet to people around the world. The problem is you need a bunch of satellites that will cloud up your airspace. So, do you want to do space travel or do you want to have fucking sick internet everywhere?
I want it for sick internet. When am I going to need space travel? In my lifetime, I'm just being realistic here.
But I mean, overpopulation.
That's not happening in my lifetime. No, for real. There's so much land we're not utilizing. Especially China. China's like a huge one. Like we think China could have a bigger population than 1.2 billion. They just choose not to. They limit people's like families, and they have like half of China's like.
I mean, you said, but there's land, but that land's being used for like agriculture and shit, right?
Yeah, I guess. But you could just. I feel like there's got to be a time and place for agriculture. Like when overpopulation like becomes a problem. Like Russia needs to sort their shit out and not let people, but
so like we'll just be like popping pills,
What?
and that would just so rather than like eating food, we'll just be popping pills.
But
and
like I'd rather that than like not limit people to having families, but like fucking people dying on the streets.
Yeah,
because they can't sleep anywhere or shit. Because like Russia, more than half of Russia is not being used for like residential property. It's like that's mental. More than half. It's like more than 75% of Russia is just like land.
Yeah,
because it's like I know like a lot of like European Russia is like snowy mountains, but like you can live at the bottom of a mountain. You can be cool there.
Yeah.
You know what? France is like a lot of free land. They just don't use. France is like a big ass country when you put it on like on paper.
I just think it's a problem because the more people there are, the more food you need.
Yeah.
The more food you need, the more land you need for food, and the more land you need for people. And there's only a limited amount of land. That's why people are looking into the whole Mars thing as a possible place to.
But where do you get food on Mars from?
A civilization. As long as there's a water source, which is why they're trying to find a water. As long as you have a water source.
Just do what the Martian did.
Well, that's the thing. The Martian's whole thing is go to Mars to see if there's a water source. That's the whole.
Don't we have a Mars rover that does that for us?
Yeah. So it's searching. It's about just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Just looking for water.
How long will it take to cover the whole of Mars, do you think? Because they need to send fuel to it, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not easy.
But yeah.
If they needed to test out Mars life, I'd be down.
You'd hop on.
Yeah. How long does it take? 8 years or no?
Something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'd be down. It'd be like a once in a lifetime. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'd just go check it out.
I remember.
I'd be lonely as fuck. But like, do you have internet there? You must, because how do you send messages back?
But like, there was a woman that came to my school, and she was like part of the program.
Mad.
And then like a year later, she dropped out.
It's fucking. You do have to you dedicate your whole life to it once you on that program. Like especially even for moon trips, or space trips. Like you have to be like fully fit. You gotta have like you can have social attachment here, but like imagine you have kids,
right?
You've never seen them.
Yeah,
because that guy who lives, that guy who's always like in space and he tweets and all that.
Yeah,
Like he must have no family like communication whatsoever. Or just
I mean, if he's tweeting, then he should.
oh yeah, fairs. Imagine FaceTiming someone in space.
Yeah.
That's the wave.